Hey, it's Paul from Bajimo Fitness. Today we are going to talk about recovery methods for middle-aged athletes. I consider myself middle-aged, 30s to 40s, even 50s, 60s. All these methods will work. Nothing hard, no ice packs, no ice baths. So let's get down to it. After a hard workout session, either with weights or in sports, basketball, pickleball, whatever you choose, what you do those next few hours can make a big difference in how you feel 24 hours later. So let's go over 4 things you can do to help you recover quicker. First one, nutrition, hydration. Now, depending on what you did, if it was a hard workout session of strength training, probably go toward the protein area. That's the most thing you need, the quickest. If you're doing a sport and sweating a lot, I would go hydration first. So you want to get some electrolytes first. Either way, pretty soon you're going to need a meal. And I would just keep it simple. Try to get some protein, some carbs, some fats in this food or snack or meal or whatever you're able to do at the time. And let's remember, hydration is very key. If you are dehydrated, you are not going to recover. Your muscles will not recover. You're more likely to cramp. You don't want any of those things. You want to be able to move on with your day. We have lives. We're not just young children. We can't just sit around and do nothing. We have to be productive in our time outside of our workout. Second one, movement. Keep moving. I work out in the morning, so a lot of times it's easy for me to keep moving out throughout the day. But if you do work out in the evening, like I do for some sports and things like that, you want to make sure you don't just sit and plop on the couch right after you're done. You want to keep moving. At least every 30 minutes, get up. So if you go on the couch, you want to watch some TV to relax after what you did, go ahead, but get up at least every 30 minutes. And just the blood flow will help with stiffness. You'll actually notice that you're less stiff. If you just sat down and plop down, you'll be stiff. But if you just get up, just, every 15, 20, 30 minutes, you will notice the difference even before the next day. Third one, stretch. Now, even before I stretch, a lot of times I'll do things like a foam roller, or if you have a Thorogun, you can massage your legs. Those ones are good, but after I do that, I still like to stretch. This is the static stretching that you did, in 3rd grade, where you're holding 10 seconds, before workouts. It's not good for then, but it's good for now. Like right when you're about to go to bed, do a good stretch. Hamstrings, hips, quads, hip flexors, all that, just hit those spots. You'll actually sleep a lot better also. And in that sleep, you won't catch a cramp from moving your body. That is the worst feeling in the world. You don't want to catch a cramp I've done it many times. You don't want to catch a cramp while you're sleeping. So stretch yourself out. Make sure you're nice and loose. There's no little tight spots. And that moves right into number 4, sleep. Again, we want to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep, but if you're doing an intense workout, you probably want to be closer to that 8 hours than you do that 6 hours. And also remember, you need to be in bed before the 8 hours starts. So if you're trying to sleep, let's say 11 to 7, you need to be in bed about 10:30 at least to give yourself time to relax and actually fall asleep, and then hopefully sleep throughout the night. If you go to bed at 11 and then expect to wake up at 7, it's not going to give you 8 hours. You got to give yourself a little buffer time. And the sleep is needed. The body has to recover. This is the only way it can repair the damage that you've done to it. The damage may be in a good way, but it's still damage. So give yourself time to recover by giving yourself adequate sleep. That's the 4 things. If you notice, it's nothing too crazy. It's all things you can do. You don't need equipment. You just have to be diligent in doing it instead of just, I'm tired, I'm just going to lay here. You got to do a little bit of action. But with that action, you'll feel much better 24 hours later. Trust me on this. I know. All right, if you find this video helpful, give it a like, give it a share. If it's someone else that you've heard complain about being stiff all the time or sore, send it to them. All right, till next time, peace.